Okay, thought I'd pop up another video real quick. Can I talk? Because I kind of talked about. Let's see if I can move this a little bit. So I kind of talked about the different breaking things down to different gauges of wire and whatnot. This is a digital can't think of the name of it. Caliper, digital caliper, and this is the most expensive thing that you'd have to buy to get into doing chainmail if you're really serious about it. This is going to save you a lot of time. So that right now this is in fractions, okay? So then I'll just grab a drill bit here, and that's what I use to coil my wire. I coil it on this side of it. 1 foot of wire fits nicely on this. So I always cut mine in 1 foot lengths of wire, and then I wrap it on there. It works out really good. 1 foot of wire works out perfect. Okay, so there you got, I put that on there. 764, now that's going to be the inside diameter of your ring. So here you can go ahead and go into millimeters, which this is what you're going to need to know when you do, if you use that ring calculator program, because it's all in millimeters. But yeah, that's how you can figure that out. Okay, let's just say, let's go back to 0. Okay, we're going to go to millimeters. And we're just going to say, let's go up to, let's say 4 millimeters. One more, a couple more. Yeah, close enough. Excuse me. So, okay, you got 4 millimeters. Now, let's just say that somebody gives you that number, 4 millimeters, and it's the outside diameter of the ring. Well, you want to figure out what the inside diameter of the ring is. So let's just say, okay, let's go with 18 gauge wire. Okay, 18 gauge wire I know is 1.01 or 1.02. Let's just grab, this is 18 gauge here. Okay, I'll show you here real quick. This 99 on here, but it's actually 1.02. So anyway, if you know that the wire gauge and you know how thick that is, and with that program, the ring calculator already shows it on the side of it, so it makes it real easy. So let's go back up to 4 millimeters. Okay, we got 4 millimeters, close enough. Okay, we got 4 millimeters. Okay, so that, and let's just say it's 18 gauge or 20 gauge wire. Oh, let's just stay with 18. Go with 18 gauge wire. Okay, that was 1.02. Okay. Now this number here is the outside of it. That's you know, the ring size measuring the whole thing, not the inside, measuring the outside of it. So I need to subtract the thickness of the gauge of wire. So that was 1.02. I double that, that's 2.04. You don't have to worry about the 0.4 part, but just say, okay, I gotta subtract 2.0 from that. So this one gives me the 532. Okay, we're gonna go back to this, and then we're gonna say, okay, subtract you should go all the way on 2.0, close enough. Okay. Now if I push that again, that gives me the size of the inside diameter of the ring. It's going to be 5/64, and that's extremely small, believe me. That is really small. But yeah, that gives you the inside diameter. When you subtract in millimeters, you subtract the gauge of the wire from that millimeter, whatever it was. Our example was a 4. We can go up to, say, let's do an example, say 6. Okay, we have 6 millimeters, and we're going to break it down. Let's just say this is 18 gauge or 20 gauge wire. Okay, and this is the outside diameter. And they give you the outside diameter 6.0. Or they say 6 millimeters is your outside diameter. Okay, so I want to subtract, to find out what the inside diameter is, I got to subtract the 20 gauge wire, which I know is 0.81 or 0.82. Anyway, 0.8 is all I got to really do. So 0.8 times 2 is 1.6. So I got to take out, drop this down by 1.6. So that'd be 5.4, right? Or 4.4. Okay, 4.4, and that's again, that'd be your number that you want. That's 1164. Where the other one, that's the inside diameter. Where the other one would have been, where we got 6. Okay, that one. See, it would give 1564, and that's the outside diameter. Or no, that's the inside diameter if you did a ring size using just that. You would end up with a ring inside diameter of 1564. I don't know if that made any sense, but you just subtract your gauge of the wire from whatever millimeters you got here. You just subtract that from this, and then it'll give you your inside diameter. So anyway, I'm going to post a link to the ring calculator, and if you have a pair of these, I definitely highly recommend, if you're going to get in chainmail, you want one of these. They're not that expensive. They're like 30-40 bucks. You definitely want one of these. It will save you a lot of time. It's one of my favorite tools. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Talk to you later.